Elcott Gardens.
Sorry, Sarge.
That's good.
I'll start again. Elcott Gardens. Somebody's been stealing milk off the doorsteps.
Looking for someone with a lot of bottle then, are we, Sarge?
And other bits and pieces as well. Name plates, hanging baskets, that sort of thing. Now, the Neighbourhood Watch have taken it upon themselves to have a word with Mr. Munro, who has agreed that for a very short period of time, between the hours of 6:45 and 8:15 in the morning, 2 lucky officers get to sit drinking tea, watching bottle tops behind net curtains. Yeah. So, any volunteers?
In early Frank, worms to catch.
You took plenty of interest while I was describing it.
Yeah, but that was...
Yeah, but June, you go with him. Number 15, the side gate. It's the Neighbourhood Watchwoman's place. She'll fill you in.
Don't forget to wipe your feet, son.
Governor?
Suzi. Long night.
I think I got landed with everyone else's paperwork.
Didn't send you out for a tin of tartan paint and all, did they?
Don't know what Tony Stamp's got to complain about. It's just the day for staying indoors with a mug of tea and a slice of Battenberg. Apparently uniform's got an oboe on down at Elcott Gardens. Milk snatcher. Tony's not happy.
Elcott Gardens. Oh, it's you two, is it? Operation Gold Top.
And we don't want to hear any more about 3 shredded wheat.
Do you know someone called Bill O'Brien?
Armed robber, isn't it?
Armed robber, extortionist, fraudster, and an all-round nasty, vicious slag to boot.
Turned milk stealer now, is he?
I've been this close to nicking him twice, but each time my witness has ended up in casualty.
So?
I'm meeting a man this morning who's got some very interesting things to say about Mr. O'Brien. Now, I don't want him falling down the stairs. O'Brien lives in Elcott Gardens, number 18.
And you want us to keep an eye on his house?
Well, if it doesn't interfere with your other duties.
I hate neighbourhood watchers.
Oh, cheer up, Tony. You could be standing in for a broken traffic light.
Glad you could make it.
Good morning, Mrs. Bridges.
Now, this is all very trivial to you, I know, but the members are upset about these thefts. They're minor, but irritating. I told the group I'd speak to Mr. Munro about it, but to be quite truthful, I was surprised when he agreed. I don't suppose we'll actually catch anyone in the act. Chances are a bit slim, aren't they?
Can we come in, please?
Kettle's on. Great tea drinkers, aren't you, police officers?
Marked his bottles then, has he?
Pardon?
The milkman.
Yeah, that's right. The dairy did them specially.
Jackie? You're not a pretty sight.
Yeah.
Tony. Bill O'Brien.
20s, I heard. Good ones. Well, 5s ain't worth the risk these days, are they?
O'Brien's suppliers are sitting on them waiting for him.
O'Brien wants them to keep the notes until he's tied up his end of it. But what with one thing and another, he's putting off taking delivery, and they ain't happy about that. The way they see it is O'Brien's getting all the benefit. He's taking none of the risk.
These suppliers. Who are they? Are they doing the printing themselves?
Oh, come on, it's O'Brien who's our man. Now, you want him, and I want him. And I ain't interested in dropping no one else in it.
It wouldn't be that O'Brien took your place in this deal, would it, Jackie? Did a bit of persuading with his Stanley knife?
What do you care?
I care about the quality of my information. You seem very well up on the ins and outs of this one.
I pay attention.
So do I.
O'Brien's the only name I'm naming.
Fair enough.
O'Brien.
Come on, the M25's going to be hell this time of day. You've had weeks to sort this out. Come on, go move on.
the whole street here if I bloody care.
Stephen. Hey! Stephen! Stephen, get over here!
I don't like the look of this.
Sierra Oscar from 555. In the last minute, a child has been abducted from Elcott Gardens.
The suspect driving a blue Cavalier. Index, uniform, Whiskey, Sierra, 558, Tango.
Stand from Burnside. I've got all that, Tony. I'm on my way.
There is nothing to sort out now. Get on your bike and do something.
We need to get things straight, Mr. O'Brien.
Well, you can get them straight somewhere else. Teresa, go down the station.
Hang about.
Don't you touch me, copper.
Then back off and let us do our job.
Tony, you all right?
Yes, sir.
It's a razor. So what have we got?
A house full of filth.
Mr. O'Brien claims that it's his wife's ex-husband that took the child.
I don't claim it. I know it. It was Terry Larch.
How long's he been out?
6 weeks. He did 3 years out of 5.
Frank Burnside put him away.
But strictly speaking, Larch may not have broken the law. I mean, he is the boy's father.
He's also a dangerously violent and persistent offender. Wasn't there a court order against him?
Yeah, there was. His mother's trying to renew it because Larch wants access. But I mean, it's reported that he's turned over a new leaf.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
You two! Hey! Yes, you! Here!
What about this then?
Sir?
My milk. It's gone again.
A child has been abducted, Mr.
Jenna, yes, I know that. But you're supposed to be here on our behalf, watching our property, law-abiding people. Not like that jailbird.
It's a matter of priority, Mr. Jenner.
We're the lowest.
We will come and talk to you about your milk as soon as we can.
643 from Sierra Oscar.
Yes, go ahead, Sarge.
Blue Cavalier's turned up, June. Just round the corner in the alley behind Bridge Road. CID on way.
This one's a better likeness.
You seen much of Terry since he came out?
Nothing. He's been round a couple of times, but Bill's turned him away. Stephen goes to his gran's after school. Terry's mum's, I mean, and I pick him up there after work. I think Terry's seen Stephen there a few times. We've been getting letters from his solicitor. He wants access, but...
You don't?
You know what he's like. He's been saying he's changed, but... Bill won't...
Very strong on fatherhood, is he, Bill?
Him and Terry don't get on.
Well, that's putting it mildly. So where are you off to, then? You were packing the car up?
Oh, you know, a couple of weeks in Spain.
What, in term time?
It's the only time we could get away.
Does Terry know about this?
I don't know.
Is there any particular reason for the trip?
Holiday. Bill was coming in a couple of days. Me and Stephen was going out first.
You said 2 minutes.
Find Stephen, Mr. Burnside.
The old lady saw it when she got back from the newsagents. There's no sign of Larch, though. It's a right old rust bucket. I shall await the arrival of the troops.
Oh, go through, will you?
Clock the milk pot.
Milk and sugar?
Yes, please.
One level one, thanks, love.
Mrs. Latimer, where did you get that bottle of milk?
Milton, I suppose.
You sure about that?
I haven't done anything wrong, have I?
That depends.
On what?
On where you got the milk bottle from.
I don't want to get anyone into trouble. I got it from the boys who sit on the wall. They sit on the wall up there at the far end. They bring me a bottle every once in a while.
Yeah, the ones that are always there.
There's nothing wrong with it, is there?
It might be stolen.
This is Detective Constable Carver, Mrs. Latimer.
Look, we've really got to be going. He'll want to ask you some more questions about the car.
These officers have more important matters to attend to.
D.I. Burnside, Sunhill. I'm here to see Terry Larch. Can I come in?
Well, I haven't seen Terry since yesterday.
Does he spend much time here usually?
Yeah, he does. He sticks around most of the day, really. He talked about you, actually.
A glowing testimonial, no doubt.
Says you done him a favour.
Yeah?
Reckons he never have started all that if you hadn't put him away.
I've been after O'Brien for 3 months.
And now you've got the perfect opportunity to breathe right down his neck.
His wife says they're going to Spain.
What about your informant?
He says that O'Brien elbowed him out of a counterfeiting operation. £20 notes. He cut his face. He came to me. O'Brien is supposed to be distributing the notes, but he knows I'm watching him, so he wants to wait. Which means the notes are still with a firm that done the printing. Now, they're not happy about that. My guess is that my informant's been dropping them a few hints, telling them about the injustice of them taking all the risks and O'Brien getting the reward.
You want to keep the pressure on him?
Well, he's very uncomfortable now. I'd like to keep it that way.
So, all the while he's searching high and low for our little Stephen, you're really out to get his poor old stepdad.
Sad, isn't it?
All right. Let's go back to the beginning.
It was you! All right, let's just wait.
It was none of you, right, but somebody stole a bottle of milk from number 7, and that was how all this started, yes? He was making off with it when he bumped into the owner of the house coming through the gate, yeah? And the owner, Mr. Jenner, then grabbed this nameless thief and bundled him into the house. Okay, what then?
Then he locked me in the cupboard.
Oh, what are you saying?
Just wait a minute, lads. Mr. Jenner, he locked you in a cupboard.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, no quiet for keep me quiet.
Well, I get the impression Larch keeps himself to himself.
The hostel worker said he didn't even know he had a son. He said he was studying sociology.
Been applying himself behind bars, has he?
Apparently, he's planning to take a degree.
So do you reckon he's hung up his brass knuckles, then?
I believe that when I see it. Frank, Andrew. Oh, Andrew! Any chance of sticking a panda outside Bill O'Brien's house?
For how long?
Hour.
Doing what?
Maintaining a visible police presence.
Is this pressure or reassurance?
Pressure.
I can't tie one up, but I'll see that Ackland and Stamp put in a regular appearance.
So, any progress?
We have turned up a couple of lines of inquiry, yes?
We've been talking to a group of lads. They say that you caught one of them stealing a bottle of milk red-handed about a month ago.
Yes, I did, yes.
And kept him locked in a cupboard for the rest of the morning.
It was an hour and a half.
These are serious charges, Mr. Jenner.
They would be if you brought them.
And what makes you think we won't?
The boy wouldn't dare, and you wouldn't want to. The law is an ass if it says I can't defend my own property.
There's a difference between defending your property and keeping a 12-year-old boy locked up.
Not in my book, there isn't.
You know, the only reason you and your neighbours have had this spate of attacks is the other lads getting their own back for their friend.
I shouldn't have to lock him up. That's what you lot should be doing.
He only nicked a bottle of milk.
There's no only about it. Theft is theft. People seem to forget that these days.
And locking a kid up in a cupboard is ABH and false imprisonment.
Well, don't look at me. This is the victim. You're looking in the wrong place, mate. as usual.
He's not here.
Have you seen him today, Mrs. Larch?
I haven't seen him all week. Why don't you leave him alone? He's trying to do a new start.
Teresa says he's abducted her son.
His son?
Teresa has custody, Mrs. Larch. Terry's taken Stephen against her will. Not much of a new start, is it?
That kid wrote to him every week while he was in prison. He didn't deserve a son like that. He can see that now. He's trying to do better by him.
Funny way of showing it.
What do you know? You got kids? They wouldn't even let him see the boy, his own father. He'd been through enough while he was inside with that slag O'Brien taking Teresa away from him, so shut your mouth till you know what you're talking about.
Told you, didn't it?
All he wanted was to take the boy fishing once a week.
Nice seeing you again, Mrs. Larch.
And I can't say the same.
Everyone loves a copper. Do you know where that is? That's Regis Street Bridge, isn't it, Gov? Correct. In my experience, old fishermen always stick to the same spot.
What's your eyes here for, then?
Just put yourself where O'Brien can see you, he said.
Well, do what?
Do nothing. Orders at Burnside.
If he starts anything, shove him in.
I haven't broken the law, Burnside. Stephen didn't want to go to Spain. O'Brien's been knocking him about.
No one said you'd broken the law, Terry. Just made a nuisance of yourself. Hello, Stephen. You caught anything?
Leave him, he doesn't want to talk to you.
I hear you've become a bit of a bookworm, Tell. Up in university?
Something wrong with that?
No. There's nobody else.
What then?
An invitation. I thought we might get round a table and compare notes on a mutual friend of ours.
I'm just going to have a word with Tom Jenner.
Oh, right.
Oh, I was talking to the O'Briens' next-door neighbour. There was a row outside the O'Briens last night. She didn't know if it might be something.
Could be.
Apparently 2 men came round quite late. There was some shouting between them and Mr. O'Brien. She had a quick look with the noise and so on. The men ended up carrying in some cardboard boxes. Apparently Mr. O'Brien was very upset about the whole thing.
Teresa said something to me mum about Spain. Said Stephen wouldn't be coming around after school for a couple of weeks.
And you thought it might be for a bit more than a fortnight's package holiday?
I phoned her up, but she wouldn't say either way. She's scared of O'Brien. If it was down to her, she'd be reasonable, but him...
Holds a grudge.
Yeah.
I can't think why, Terry. You're the one that did 3 years. He was in and out in 6 months.
He still reckons I grassed him up.
Maybe you should have done. Maybe you should now.
I don't have anything on him. If I did have, I wouldn't tell you.
I've heard a whisper about counterfeit 20s. You hear any of that?
Oh, leave me out of it.
Come on, Terry. Don't tell me you don't know what's what. You must know more than I do.
I'm out of all that cops and robbers stuff. It's different now.
It couldn't do your custody case any harm. You a reformed character. O'Brien banged up for currency fraud.
I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna get my son away from there, and I'm gonna bring him up straight.
You mean O'Brien's not straight? You mean he's a bad influence? Is that what you're saying? But according to you, he's as pure as the driven snow.
I don't want to know.
So all this study bit, all this new leaf, that's all for the benefit of the social services, is it? Show what a fit father you are.
You've been in the job too long. It's turned you sour. People change, you know.
Do they?
I have.
Prove it. Give me something on O'Brien.
Gov? Someone delivered 3 boxes round O'Brien's last night. There's a fracas outside the house, the neighbours noticed. Our largest kid said he saw the boxes, said O'Brien clipped him one for poking his nose in.
Something tells me O'Brien's just taken delivery of his 9-bob notes.
So what was that heart-to-heart about then, Gov?
Larch found out that his ex-wife is taking his son to Spain. My bet is that O'Brien is planning a nice new life on the Costa, courtesy of the Royal Mint.
Larch has thrown a spanner in the works then.
Get hold of Stamp and Ackland. Tell one of them to get round the back. Make sure that O'Brien doesn't start vaulting fences. He hasn't been in and out with anything, O'Brien.
Not that we've seen.
Get hold of Tony in case he cuts up rough.
So, can you get up here now, Tony?
Burnside. Isn't about the kid, is it? I've got a warrant, O'Brien. Put that down, O'Brien! Get out of my way! Both of you! Right, you! I'm going to put it
Get back in your house, Mr. Jenner!
Yeah! Get back! Come on then, please. Don't you want some? Leading to? Want some? Get away from me! Right, come on, old son. Have a go at me. Leave him alone, you silly old sod! You killer! Oh!
He'd skimmed them all. He hadn't counted on me. That's right, isn't it?
Well, it was very brave, Mr. Jenner, but I think you probably should have left it to us.
That's what you said about the other thing too, wasn't it? There are times when you have to do your bit.
I think we have the situation in hand.
You can think what you like.
How's our have a go here, Rod?
Oh, he's still having a go. No, I think he's going to be all right. Just a bit shocked. Might have cracked a couple of ribs.
We're going to have to search the house properly. There might be more of this stuff than the kid found.
Where's Stephen? Where's my kid? You never even looked for him, did you? This is all you care about. Where is he? Give him here!
Go to your mum, and I'll come and see you again next week, all right?
You're in this together, aren't you?
No. We're not.
Back to his homework, is he?
You got something better to do?